Hello and welcome back. Today I have prepared a rare find for you. The story of my acquisition of this machine was interesting. For a long time I have been watching an ad for such a machine, but with a lost top cover and quite a few broken parts. I could see that it was not a machine that I know, but since its cover was missing, I did not know what brand it was, and its poor overall condition repelled me. At one point, I accidentally came across a brand new ad for this one here, and of course, I probably you saw what you see too. The inscription Opticon stylized as the Optima logo, but why Opticon? It became clear to me that this was a rare and valuable machine, and the advertised price was 100 level or 50 euros, which is definitely much less than the usual prices announced by many other sellers for such rare and old machines. So I had no choice but to take advantage, especially since it is in Cyrillic with the Bulgarian standard. At first, I thought it was some kind of short-lived series, which is probably true, but I soon uh, understood what was behind the name Opticon. This is a machine manufactured partly in Wanderer in Stuttgart and by Optima in Erfurt. You can see the familiar Erfurt keys. There are other similarities in terms of mechanisms, like the basket for example, but in everything else it looks completely different from the typical Erfurt production. There is no separate body and chassis here. The massive parts of the body are actually parts of the chassis. This one on the sides, these ones on the sides are actually service openings. The keyboard follows the established standard known for Optima Elite 2, M10, M12, M14, M16, Daro Optima M16. The first version of Daro 20, the electric Daro Optima 200 and Daro 202. The numbers are above shift. There are no numbers 3 and 0. The letter F or F is up here instead of down here, as you can see compared to the Robotron 202. The same as I shown comparing Olympia Progress and Olympia Simplex few videos ago. The tabs, quite expectedly, are not 10. In fact, I don't know of any other machines besides the M series family of Optima and the electric Daro Optima 20, Daro 202 and Robotron 202 that have 10 tabs. Usually there are 9 as here, of course with the plus and minus keys. The color selector has 3, not 4 positions as in the M series. It is located here on the left and the release of the margins is here on the right. It can be seen that there is no double space, the typical trademark of the Erfurt production, which started with the Olympia M8 and was preserved in the entire Optima M series, also in the electric Daro Optima 200, Daro 202 and Robotron 202, as well as in the SG series of Olympia from Wilhelmshaven. The keys, as can be seen in the typing test video, are quite deep, but this does not make them uncomfortable. After typing here, I take some time on the Optima M14 and I definitely felt how much deeper this keyboard is, but it is quite effective in preventing unintentional mistakes and at the last minute. The other thing I will remember about this machine is how light the basket is. it's not just the basket, it's the whole keyboard. Maybe the springs are not as strong as they were in the beginning, but so far it still works great. This is not so much the case with the left margin, which does not grip the rail tightly, but it is difficult to have an old machine like this without absolutely no problems. The paper support is also a little out of order, so I did not use it. As expected for a massive non-portable machine like this, the carriage is removable and, as usual, also sized for for horizontal page. The standard buttons on the and switches, the two on the left and right for the left move and release of the carriage, the paper release, the gear release, the top retractor, and the line spacing with this round switch here. Another interesting detail on this machine is the design of the bar. There is no other machine that presses the paper so well and that allows you to type to the last possible line. Charming, rare, and one of the most comfortable typewriters I have. Definitely one of the most valuable additions to my collection. Thank you for your attention. I hope you like it. I wish you a successful week, and I will see you next Monday.